Hi, welcome. It's me, Sandra, from the Diet Starts Today 30-day challenge. We are on day number 28. Yeah, almost there. Yeah, said that yesterday. I'll say it again today. I feel like singing that Michael Jackson song, Almost There. Almost there, 'cause we're almost there. Yeah, so if you're part of the DST crew and you've been there from the very beginning, well done. And if you are joining us for the first time, you're not too late. The diet starts tomorrow. Anyhow, let's see what we're doing for this final weekly review. How's it been? Well, started on the Sunday, because our week starts on Sunday with this challenge. Started on the Sunday, and I'd been to the mall, the shopping mall, with my daughter, and I realized that's not the best place to be when you're breaking your fast, right? Because you're around all those we was around all the shops, the food mall shops in the shopping mall, all the different choices of food that you can take in, and it's just there's just a lot of choices, and not always the best choices if you're on like a wellness program. You're trying to keep to that. I was trying to keep to that wellness approach. However, I did end up getting a burrito, but usually I would have gone for a moderate portion, but this time, that I remember last Sunday I just asked for a large because I was like, yeah, let's just go for it. And I had it was like a chicken one as well, and I had all this rice in it, all stuff that maybe I wouldn't have done, wouldn't have had if I was more in a control phase. But I did that, and that's how I started off. And I was like, oh, I just felt like I was not as focused, because little bits of food started creeping in, chocolates, biscuits, and things like that into the diet that maybe initially wouldn't have seen the light of day, But yeah, so that's how I started off the week. I was just very very, it was like a cusp. I could have gone any way. I could have gone, let the wellness program go down the drain, or I needed to double down. And that's what I had to do. I had to double down and get myself back into focus, and remember that I was on this program, and remember that I was not only on this program for me, but I was on this program to report to others, because I was doing this vlog. So I had to just double down. I had to get back on track. I needed to organize my food again. And even though I was in the midst of going off the wagon, or almost falling off the wagon, I just had to get into my mind, let me prepare this, let me get the stuff prepared for the working week, to keep me on track and do the things that have kept me on the straight and narrow, shall we say, for the last 3 weeks. The things that have worked. And I know that they have worked because I've felt it. I've seen it, physically seen it in my normalized blood pressure numbers. I've physically felt it in how I felt, more upbeat, and just more energy, and mentally. And I physically, and I've also experienced it from how I'm looking, because I can see that I'm not as big as when I started. Yeah, I can see there has been some losses. Don't know what they are, but I can actually feel that. And then we so that was part of saying we're on the home straight, you know. But even though I was on the home straight and getting back on track and doing what I've always done, I did feel a sense of tiredness. A tiredness, just the fatigue of always having to, uh, you know, eat within that certain period within this challenge, and just the rigidness of trying to stay within the guidelines of the program. So that did bring about a bit of fatigue, but it was fatigue, but it was at least I was back on track and I was doing what I'd always done. And so it was about just recognizing at this point not to introduce anything new. I'd done quite a few things. I'd done the mastering my morning. I'd done the 18 fasting 6 feeding window. I'd done the smiling. I'd done the things like the protein shakes. I've included those kinds of things. I've done the veganish type diet for a short period of time, or even though now I'm back onto eating animal produce. I've done all those things, and it was just about focusing on what I've done and you know, expanding on what has been working and not to be tempted to throw more into the pot. So I can just see after the challenge, I can look back and reflect and see what is working and just complete what I was doing, daily. And so yesterday, it was just like an exhale. It was just like, finally at the end of the week, I'm nearly there at the end of the challenge. I've done the 4 weeks. It's just the last couple of days left now. And it was just like, I'm just nearly there, almost there. And just having the commitment to stay within the wellness program and within the reporting YouTube sessions. It was just having the commitment of doing that and sticking with it. So yeah, this is day 28, almost there as my final weekly review, but I will be checking in these last couple of 2 days. But as for today, yeah, well done. So I'll talk to you again tomorrow, to your wellness and to mine also. All the best. Have a great evening or day. Bye.